Good morning from Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass. We're located here at 5109 Liberty Highway, Pendleton, South Carolina. I'm your host today, Don Acevedo. My co-host over there in the far, my right, your left, Mr. Mark Stoudemire. Today is Wednesday, January 24th, 2026. And I'm going to tell you, it's cold outside. The weather outside today is 35 degrees and a little foggy, and it feels like 32. With clear skies, the high today is only supposed to reach 51 degrees, cold with 0% chance of rain. A nice, cool day in the upstate. Right, Mr.
That's right. In the town where I grew up, yesterday the high was 10.
10?
10.
Where did you grow up?
Just outside of Toronto. In Canada.
In Canada.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Our shout out today go to Jane, Heather, Josh, Carter, Blaine, Hampton, Hudson, Kinsey, Kim, Josh, Blakely, Grant, Sylvia, Heidi, Charlie, Harper, and Miss Julie, and a longtime friend, Mr. David Hall, down in South Florida, and of course, the guy behind me in that picture, always loving our son Martin.
God bless you.
Here at Breazeale, we sell hats, mugs, shirts, anything. We got junk to sell.
Coffee?
Coffee, you name it, we got it for sale in here. So if you're looking for anything, come by Breazeale. We'll find it in this building somewhere. We sell fiddles, mandolins, guitars, bass. If we don't have an instrument, we'll find one for you. We have banjos, pretty much anything with a string on it. By the way, I just got a nice Gibson banjo that we'll be selling here pretty soon. So if you're interested in a nice Gibson banjo, let me know. Our sponsor today is Steck Equipment for all your equipment needs. We're now an authorized dealer for this area located at 5109 Liberty Highway, Pendleton, South Carolina. You can call here at 864-376-1482. Ask for Don and we'll make sure that you get the right equipment for the right job. Like I said before, we teach all kinds of instruments. Anything with a string on it, we teach it. No matter what level of playing or singing, you're always welcome here at Breazeale. If you just want to come in, sit down and have a cup of coffee and chat, we'll have a cup of coffee and chat. We got the nicest guys, and these are some of the nicest guys that are on the planet right here. And that's Banjo. He's upset because he ain't up here.
He's not in the picture.
Yeah, we'll be there in a minute, Banjo, after the show. So anyway, we have music lessons all week. Fiddle, classical fiddle, mandolin, bass, guitar, banjo, anything with a string on it we teach. And this is our banjo and guitar instructor, Mr. Gary Bell. So if you want any lessons, just call me 864-376-1482, and I believe we have the best instructors by far in the upstate. On Saturday we have Mr. Charles Wood teaches banjo. So let us know your needs, and we'll make sure we get that filled for you. For more information, call me at 864-376-1482. And if you would like to be a sponsor for a show, just give me a call. There's no charge, and we'll talk about your business or whatever you do and try to promote your business here at Breazeale's. Also follow us on social media pages, YouTube, Facebook, and if you go to Facebook, it's under Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass, and Instagram under BG Bluegrass. And there's a little white oblong circle below where you're watching. It says subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for us, and that helps us out with more subscribers on the show. Anyway, good morning to everybody out there. We're going to have a show. There's Mark and Mr. Bell,
And
Mr. Ivy, and I'm Don Acevedo. We're up here. The what for?
I think we're going to sort of turn it over to Mr. Bell,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
going to teach a banjo lesson about Mr. Bell, what, geography of the banjo, fingerboard?
Oh, well,
Yeah, Mr. Bell's going to teach, so
absolutely.
pay attention.
Absolutely.
So go
Well,
get
I
your
got my
banjo
friend
and-
here, Murph.
If you're a banjo picker, go get your
Yeah.
banjo and take
Call-
the lesson.
Call somebody and tell them right now, tune in, they might learn something about the banjo.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to pick, but you know, once you get going with it, you got to do a little more than the picking. You got to do some stuff up here. Well, you know, it's getting hard when you get 39 twice plus 9. Need my calculator? But anyway, we're going to talk about the geography. It's like a map. It's got marks on it. And So what we do is, first is we try to figure out what these marks are. The first three is odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7. And then it goes to even, 10, 12, then it goes back odd, 15, 17. It's just so the player can know where to put his fingers, right?
Right.
That's right.
Correct.
So-
And then you need to know 3 shapes for your left hand right here. F shape. What does that mean? F shape. That means you cover the 4 strings, and then you need to write out the G major scale. Oh, I'm getting heavy now. I see Mark drawing up in the knot over there, and he's a mandolin teacher. But you need to know the 7 letters. That's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Right there, G. And then you got another shape you have to learn, which is D shape. D shape. And you got to name the G major scale starting with D. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, G. And then you got the bar shape, and that's just a finger across. So we start with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And so as you learn to read these marks and read these 3 shapes, that's where our music comes from on the banjo.
It does.
Now everybody wants to play Foggy Mountain Breakdown and Cripple Creek. That's fun, but then after you learn that, you got a real problem, because if you come here and sit in a circle on Saturday night, everybody takes a shot. So you got to sit there. You can't continuously play Foggy Mountain Breakdown and Cripple Creek, because
No.
somebody's going to want to sing "I Fly Away," "Keep on the Sunny Side." You got to play backup. So the reason for knowing the geography of the banjo neck is so you can learn backup, which on any instrument, backup, you're doing that 90% of the time. Because the other 10%, you got a vocalist, and then you've got a mandolin taking a break, you got fiddle taking a break, you got a dobro taking a break.
Right.
So this morning we were sharing with Murph how to use the F shape. And we just do a vamp. It's called a vamp. Alright, now that we know how to do the vamp, thumb pinch, we need to know 3 chords to sing any of these bluegrass songs. I Fly Away, G, C, D, G, C, D. Keep on the Sunny Side, G, C, D. All right, so if that's G, where's C? 8, 9, and 10. And we got that mark. If you come for a class, you know, all this is written out for you.
Right,
But we just freehanding it right here,
right.
trying to look good on TV.
Okay.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to look this good.
Okay.
All right, so we got the G. The C is 8, 9, and 10, and then we got to have a D. You know, some of the young kids that take lessons, I tell them, I said, now I'm going to show you how to remember the 1, 4, 5 chord, because that's what you got to have. You got to have the first letter in the alphabet. You have to have the 4th and the 5th. It's simple as that. G, A, B, C, D. So the way to do that is your thumb is G, and then you got C and D, 4 and 5. G, A, B, C, and D. And I said, you just put your hand there with your thumb and just don't let nobody see it. See there? So there's your 1, 4, 5 chords. I Fly Away, going down the road feeling bad. Keep on the Sunny Side. You name it, you got it right there on your hand. 1, 4. Just don't let anybody see, Murph.
No, I know. Do it back here.
Do it. Go up right here between your legs. All right, now that we got the G, C, and the D, and we're gonna do a vamp. On the mandolin, he does a chop on the offbeat, the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you got the band going, because you got the bass back here. He's doing his little 1 and 5.
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
I got you. That's my bass man right there. You gonna get the next lesson, right, on the bass?
Well, I can, I guess. Yeah.
All right, so we got the 1, G. We got the C, 4, 4th chord, 5.
Good sounding chop, Mr. Bell.
Well,
Banjo sounds pretty.
Earl taught me that on a record.
Okay, couldn't anybody do it quite like Earl, could they?
Got to kind of do a little release there, Murph. After you pick it.
Yep.
You don't want it to sustain. You want.
So you got to dampen it.
Sustain, right?
There you go.
Oh,
The rhythm guitar. So he doesn't. They don't chop.
they don't chop.
They let the chord sing. So you don't want to compete with that.
And so
That's why you chop.
so the chopping is the
Very
dampening.
percussive.
Is to stop the string from vibrating. Is the
Exactly.
chop.
Yeah.
Makes it percussive. That's kind of the percussion.
Yeah.
In fact, they say Sam Bush says the mandolin is the snare drum of the bluegrass band.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good statement.
I've heard him say that before.
That the mandolin is the snare
Snare
drum.
drum of the bluegrass.
of the
band.
bluegrass.
'Cause most of
Right.
what a mandolin player does is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, chop.
Right. And then the chop on the banjo, and then the guitar is sustaining, it's carrying through. Cool.
Now back to the geography of the banjo neck. Now that we know the F shape, we try to learn the D shape, and you do the same thing. You find out where the 1, 4, and 5 chord is. That'd be a G. That'd be a 1 chord. Then you got the C, and then you got the D. And you have to, know exactly where to put your hands right there to play that. G, C, D. And then you learn a few fill-in licks like
Yes.
Murph went over this morning.
Yes.
He learned a couple of fill-in licks.
I'm gonna have to lick it a
Keep
few
it
more
going.
times, but yeah.
Keep it going. So
Uh-huh.
you got to know that by next week.
I know. It's all round peg and a square hole stuff, but we'll get the corners pushed off.
All right, so another thing is intervals. In other words, if you know where the G shape, G chord is, you need to know the next interval is the D shape, G. The next interval is bar G. That always scared me to death. Start talking about music theory and intervals.
Right.
Intervals, I thought that's when we took a break, went to recess, went to lunch. But intervals, in other words, the chords have separation by so many frets on the banjo, but you know the difference in the first inversion, which would be the D shape, and the next inversion would be the bar shape. Now, I know Mark doesn't play a lot of banjos anymore. He teaches mandolin and bass, plays a lot of bass. But there's a little secret that I try to put out to my students, that it does not matter what shape you hold on the banjo. Is it the F shape, D shape, or the bar shape? Whatever you hold, like here I'm holding a D-shaped G, right? If you go up the neck, there's that interval thought again. You got to change that to one of, there's three shapes. The F shape, D shape, and the bar shape. Got it? All right, so if you're holding a D shape
Right?
and you want to go up the neck to the next interval to the 4 and 5 chord, you got to change that shape. So if you change that going up the neck to a C and D, that's two Fs. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Now, what if you play in a D-shaped G and you want to go down the neck? You have to change the shape to get the C and the D. And you got two choices. So if I go down the neck, what shape, Mark, would I use to get the 4 and 5 chord, the C and the D? What shape? You got two choices. Because there's the first choice.
Down the neck,
I'm going to go down the neck for the 4 and the 5.
ways. You bar at the 5th. to
There
get
you
the
go.
4 chord.
So it'd be a bar.
Yeah, bar at the,
So
at the 5th.
take
it's
a
your
look
C
at
chord.
this now. A lot of people overlook this when they get into advanced backup. You're trying to decide playing backup with somebody that has announced some song they're going to sing. And you want to go to the 4 and 5 chord up the neck. You got two choices going up the neck. It's either going to be a bar or an F shape because you've already used the D shape.
Right.
Well-
So there's your F and your F. Now, if you want to choose to go down the neck, you've already used the D shape. You got two choices. It's either going to be the bar or the F shape, right?
Right.
Thought?
That's really interesting. Folks, pay attention because this is a real lesson.
Now, wait a minute. If you're going to go down the neck, you're going to go to the bar, or if you go further down, you've got to do the C at 1 and 2, which is really
You're
a
getting,
variation of the D shape.
that's great, but that's deep theory. I'm trying to hold it.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold it. to
Don't drown me.
I'm trying to hold it. See, you don't have a life jacket on, so
Yeah,
be
right,
careful,
right.
Mark.
And I don't have a paddle. I could use this, I suppose.
So you got to keep it simple right there because seriously, a new beginner, intermediate banjo player, he needs to know that. He needs to know that. And a lot of people overlook that. They don't know, the only thing they know to do is just go to that, go
Right,
to
right,
that.
right.
There's no variety in what they're doing. Okay?
Yeah, that's a real lesson.
Now, if you two want to put your life jacket on now, we'll go here and do an F-shaped G and tell you that in advanced banjo lessons, there's 6 embellishment licks underneath that shape right there.
Yeah.
6. Okay.
Now you start out with the basic vamp, but you'll want to move past that. So to embellish that, I'd say the first one of the 6 that I would learn is the in the mood lick. And all you do is use that shape, but you slide into it with and release your ring finger with a little syncopation on the next to the last 2 notes. The next one you'd learn would be the 6 White Horses lick. It's just the name of an embellishment lick because Earl played it in a song called the 6 White Horses. Now tag lick there. Murph learned this morning for his banjo lesson.
Right.
I mean, it's all right if you start when you're
11,
39,
11-2.
11-2.
Right.
But he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go back. I said 6. No, I'm not going to demonstrate all 6 of them, but because that's all you need to know right there, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to choke.
Otherwise, we're trying to put 10 pounds in a 5-pound sack.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. When you digging post holes, you gotta put that dirt back in the hole,
Yeah, so don't take out
and
more
it's
than you
not
need.
going to happen.
No.
But staying with the F shape, learning how to embellish that, not continuously do it. You can use the in the mood lick. In the mood lick for you young people. Us oldies, back in the 20s and 30s, I was not here. But my mama and my daddy was, and they heard the big bands.
Right.
And well,
Right.
Earl Scruggs, as a little boy, he heard In the Mood. Da, 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 da. So, that's where he got the In the Mood. All right, now with the D shape, let's get to the G up here. There's 6 embellishment licks under the D shape. And everybody has a different name for these different licks. So I'm going to say that I'm going to show you 2 embellishments out of the D shape, anywhere you put the D shape. And I call it the strolling lick. Strolling. That's what I call it. And Earl played it like with quarter notes. D. But then he would go back and just play that a half. And then he would double it up with 8th notes. So that's what you can do with the D shape. How we doing with our time today on our show? Got plenty?
Heather, how we doing on time?
I think Don's gonna come.
About 5 minutes.
All right, so let's see, embellishment in the D shape. The strolling lick, that's what I call it. That's 2 of them. Another one is we use a slide to come in on it. A 7 to 8. And move it into an F shape with a 6 white horses. And finish it up with a roll. So let's put those 2 together to embellish the D and the F shape.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice,
Beautiful.
Mr. Dale.
Now we'll go to the bar shape. There's your A, but let's get up here where the G is. Instead of holding the finger and covering all the strings, here's the first embellishment out of the bar shape. And that is, some people call it teardrops, some people call it the 2-finger roll or whatever, but I don't take the bar, I use these 2 fingers to slide into it. And then you can go to C, D.
Earl used that a lot, didn't
Yes,
he?
sir, buddy.
Really?
He used that 2-finger thing with those, out of that shape a lot.
Huh.
Especially in the slower songs.
Sir?
especially
Oh,
in
yeah.
the slower
Oh, yeah.
songs.
Beautiful.
That's next week.
Wow. I can't wait till next week.
You always got to leave them
Yes. With
with a comeback.
And believe me, he does. He does. He does. Can't find a better teacher.
Hey, I don't know everything,
Well, you know a whole lot.
but
You know, a whole lot.
You impart a whole lot to your students, and
Yeah.
you have extensive written material, right?
oh, absolutely.
Including CDs that
I've
you
been
sent home with them.
collecting my library. My library goes back to 1975.
Wow.
Guitar, banjo, Delta blues, finger picking, the whole history. I've got it in my library.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Gary.
And
Fantastic.
I've got a 3-ring binder now that's half full, and there's more to come. And I put it under my pillow every night, hoping it's going to soak in.
When you go put some of that up here, Murph?
Yeah, no.
We're having fun.
And we do have fun.
Y'all come out and see us. If you know
Do.
somebody wants to take lessons, I teach guitar and banjo here. Charles Wood teaches banjo on Saturday. Mark teaches mandolin, bass,
Bass, if they want a ukulele, maybe.
ukulele, right. So we got you covered. We got you covered, man.
And there's always more to learn, and it's interesting every week.
3 minutes.
You know, I hear this forever. People say, "Oh, I wished I'd have done that when I was young."
Uh-huh.
Well, come on.
You're still young.
Come on.
Do it.
Come on.
Do it.
Come on. I started playing banjo when I was 35. I started guitar when I was 11, 12 years old. My younger brother, who was the greatest musician as far as bluegrass and banjo, he learned off 78 records.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
man. Oh, man.
That's a challenge. Just listening and trying to figure this out.
But by ear, but there's an easier way to learn this music now. We got tablature and hey, you can't beat it because you hear it, you hear the music, and then you see the strings on a piece of paper.
Yeah, you see the pattern, and when you can see the pattern now and you can hear it, you've already heard it, and now you can see it. Now your mind begins to put those things together, and they'll get down here to the fingers. It takes a little while, and it takes a lot of practice, and it's humbling.
Hey, what else you gonna do? If you don't play golf and you don't fish
Right.
and you're retired, you need a hobby. And you can get it right here.
This is a good one.
Mandolin,
Music is a good one.
bass,
Yeah.
guitar,
Yeah.
banjo will help you. Come see us.
Okay, well, I guess that probably about takes us up to the time. We've got 1 minute, so
Take us out.
you folks come. Remember, Saturday nights at 6:30 here at Breazeale's, they have the Circle Jam, and then sometimes the Circle Jam goes all night, and sometimes they break about 8 o'clock-ish or so and have a band. The house band will play. So come check us out on Saturday night from 6:30 till whenever.
Saturday night it was packed.
No,
We had a crowd here, right?
yeah.
I mean, it
That's
was
what-
packed, and we had some great pickers, singers, had a lot of good fun music going on.
Well, fantastic.
Come on out, it's cold out there.
That's right.
We'll see
y'all.
y'all later.
All right,
Come
see
again.
y'all next week. Bye-bye.